This module is all about marketing, and most of the time people flip out about this. Don't let it be you. Marketing doesn't have to be scary, but it does need to start right away. We already talked about growing your list and putting stuff out there. You really need to make sure you're doing this on a consistent basis so that people know what's coming and they can get excited about it, right? Because when you think about Hollywood, and that's what we're going to do, we're creating a buzz like Hollywood, right? You know about Star Wars way before it ever comes out. You're in anticipation of it, right? And so that when it comes, everybody just flocks to the theater because they want to see it. Yes? And that's exactly what you want to create with your marketing as well. Now, you've already put together your list of 50 people who are going to be in your posse, right? Get your friends, your families, your fans, everybody excited for the writing and for the launching of your book. Now, some people will come to me and say, oh, I don't want to bother my friends. I don't want to bother my family. I know how it feels. Maybe feels a little bit like you're in an MLM. That's not really it. Trust me that your friends and family want to help you. They want to see you succeed. They want to do everything they can. And some of them may not be interested in your topic, but that's okay. They might know somebody who's interested in your topic. So the purpose is just to get them to help spread the word that this book is coming out, right? And whether you love Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest or whatever it is, use a platform that works for you, that you love, because the only way marketing works is if you do it the way you like to do it, right? And there are 20 zillion ways to skin a cat, but one thing has to happen is that it has to get done. You need to be consistent and you have to be visible because you can't hide and create your impact at the same time. They just don't go together, right? So we had some items in module 2 that talked about how to get your information out there, how to get people excited, what kind of things you could be posting about writing your book, right? So you want to tell people that you've started, that this is a journey, that you're doing this because people buy your why, right? And inside this module you're going to see all sorts of examples of things that you could write about, and it doesn't have to be a huge long post. It doesn't have to be something that was like, oh my god, so dramatic. It can just be something really, really short, like, hey, I just did a photo shoot for the cover of my book and I'm down to these 2 or 3 pictures. Which one do you think would look great on my cover, or which one do you think would be great as my about the author picture, or what one do you think would look fantastic on the back cover? It can be something as simple as that, but people just love getting involved. They love to give their opinion. Like when I'm going out to networking, I'll say something like, hey, you know what? I've got this outfit and here are my 2 pairs of shoes or 3 pairs of shoes. Which ones do you like? People love to tell me which one they love, right? So it's all about just putting content out, making people aware, because here's the thing as well. We always feel like we're spamming and that people don't want to hear it again and again and again and again. They don't want to see it in our timeline, blah, blah, blah. But you got to remember that they're not online all the time. So as much as we think we're putting stuff out that is like repetitive, most of the time people haven't seen it before unless they are a pleasant stalker. And I'm saying pleasant because usually it's a really good friend or a family member that just looks at all of your posts, right? Like my daughter sees everything that I post. She sees all the comments in the groups that we're in together, and I see all of hers because I have hers as the default to see first. And so you'll have some of those, right? Don't worry about it. Those people don't mind. Just put your stuff out, be consistent, and make sure you get the word out that it is going down, right? And here's the thing about your date. Some people don't like to put their date out, but even if your date were to change, nobody is going to get mad at you. The earth is not going to explode. Now, here's the thing. I want you to be committed, but don't be scared to put out a date and then later on go, oh crap, now everybody's going to be all let down or whatever. Happens all the time. Shh. But just make sure that you're committed that this book is going to get done, right? Now, here's the thing. Some people will say, because we are launching the ebook first, because they're different ISBNs, right? And we don't want the ebook and the print book going out at the same time because they compete with each other. So you're bringing down your chances of getting to bestseller if you have both versions out at the same time. So you want to make sure that you have the ebook first. It's priced at 99 cents, but you're going to get some people that just say, you know what, I really prefer a print book, because statistics are that people actually do still prefer that book in their hot little hands, right? So all you need to tell them is, hey, this is for my bestseller launch. It's an ebook. It's 99 cents. And hey, if you do want the print book, no problem. I'll give you the 99 cents back. Please just support me for the ebook. And then once they understand the concept of how that is and why you're doing the ebook versus the print book and all that stuff, depends how much you want to explain to them, how close they are fully, fully in on buying that ebook. And I have not heard any client tell me that anybody came to them and said, hey, pay up, I need my 99 cents back, right? They're usually so excited and happy to help you get to bestseller. All right. Now, here's the thing. Remember what I said, you need to be visible, and you need to be visible a lot, right? You got to get okay with being imperfect and messy and maybe not always put together. And you just want to show people this journey. And by just starting to get out there with this, it will make you so much more comfortable with all the things that you need to do in business. Because I'm always saying that writing your book, launching your book, and doing all these things for your book really parallel the things that you need to do in business. And while you're writing this book, you know what? As you put things out, and if you share your why and who you're writing it for and why it's so important, many of my clients have gotten people reaching out to them from those posts wanting to become clients before their book is even out, right? We're not writing this book in a vacuum where it's like, okay, let me write the book and then I'll get clients afterwards. You actually can get clients while you're writing the book if you're willing to put it out there that you're doing this and what it's all about, right? Because it's all for the same people. Your ideal client reader is your ideal client, right? So just go at it, make sure you're really visible, get that marketing out there, talk about like little things about your book. Remember, it doesn't have to be a huge long thing or a 30-minute video. It can be really quick and to the point. All right, see you soon.